Hello, hello. All right. Stream time is soon. All right. So I think I've just about finished up doing all my pre-stream stuff. Just pouring myself a drink, and then we'll get started. Oh, right. Let me turn on BikuBot before I forget, because I have a habit of forgetting. All right. Ba. There we go. And of course, let me do my little test with Venus here.
Test.
There we go. Perfect. All right. Yeah, we're ready to go now. All right, time to put that music away. Time to put that away. Tuck that out of here. And here we go. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Oh, is it gonna cooperate? Maybe? Ah, there we go. That is loud. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that is really loud. Okay. Let's turn that down a little bit. Actually, no, I think it was just that intro part. Because now it looks like it's fine. Let me check those audio levels. Yeah, okay, that's yeah, I think that's fine. If it isn't, just speak up and I can make adjustments. Okay. Alright. If I remember right, we basically just left off at the hospital.
To stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Ooh, what about it? Okay. So nothing there. Oh, hello game? Hold on. Let me make some... Yeah, let's make some small adjustments here. Do we really need anti-aliasing? I don't think so. Let's just make some quick adjustments. We don't need everything on ultra. That might be a bit much. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. I remember the game running better last night. Gosh, okay. Hold on. There. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, alright. I think we're good.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Oh, none at all? Oh boy.
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street.
Excellent.
On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Let's go. Alright. Woo. Now my mouse is doing spins. Gosh. Okay. Well, it's on. How's that? You know what? It's fine.
It's locked.
I'll live.
It's
That's
locked,
also
all
locked.
right.
Use Hackshaw. Boy howdy. Medical file. Okay. Inevitably burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Oh, that's rough. Okay, just poking around, grabbing the loot. What is up with the frame rate? Gosh, okay. Alright. Let's... You know, I kind of want to explore around the hospital, so we're gonna poke around. Can't go there.
Not now.
Alright. Can't walk in there.
I cannot enter.
It's locked. There's another set of stairs here. Can I go up here? No, okay. Alright, hold on, let me check something really quick. Let's see if I can close some things. I think I've got everything. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, there. Okay. There. A door out. That is a door out. Okay. It's a door leading out. Kind of want to talk to people and see what's going on. So we'll do that first. Got a few characters to talk to. Okay, that's the door outside.
Damn. The pain.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Let's ask her some questions. Let's get to know her.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the
Hey,
epidemic is
hey
winning.
Wild, how's it going?
And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a
Hope
terrible
you have a good
disease,
day.
one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter.
Black
I'm
Ops
just
6 is
too
all
tired
downloaded and
to
ready
give
to
a
go
pep
for
talk like
Friday.
Nurse
Awesome. Awesome.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned.
Hell yeah.
Milton is not the chatty type.
That sounds awesome. I don't know anything about Black Ops 6, but sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Is that in 1991? Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, we need hints in order to get the personals questions. Okay.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Alright, let's ask about him. We did get his case file.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect.
Yeah,
you.
probably that, yeah.
It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave.
Oh, okay.
It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans. and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Surgery could help.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Ooh, okay.
Tell me what...
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire?
Worried about people
Were you
shunning
trying to
him.
avoid going
Yeah,
back to the front?
that's what it sounds
not
like.
Uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Okay. Well then. Oh, there we go. We can ask how long you served.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you?
You'll sing
Then
as
I
a coward
doubt
for
we
getting
fought
off the
the
land
same
when it's not his
war,
fault.
sir.
Probably, yeah.
No offense.
Well, the story he was telling us, he actually got burned after he got home from the war. So
Goodbye for now.
I think
Mr.
it's like he doesn't.
Damn,
He's
the pain.
ashamed more that it
Here
was
again.
just something that could happen to anybody, and it
wonder what your
wasn't
last thoughts would be,
from the
sir.
war. All right, let's talk to this guy. Oh yeah, we helped him earlier. We saved him.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
But who wouldn't
Gotcha.
be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my
Hey
flock.
Renee. Biting is going good so far. Just learning about these characters that are around the hospital. Maybe we can learn enough about them to get maximum XP when we bite them. Started typing and forgot I had. Oh, that's okay. That happens. But yeah, kind of just poking around, exploring this hospital for now, and then gonna be kind of moving the story forward after that.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Oh, who's Miss Howcroft?
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton.
Can we drop in for a short while?
I'm
That's
just a
okay,
man
Renee.
trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed.
I
William Bishop
am
was
having
a
a good time with
conflicted soul
Vampyr so
searching for
far.
light.
Thank you.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has
Either
always
way,
been
thanks
tough,
for stopping
with a lot
by,
of
Renee.
tensions between the
Good to
gangs
see
and
ya.
the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Okay. So we've got some gangs going on.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognise Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Okay.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Oh. So he doesn't realize that, William, the guy that we, the vampire that we chased down, he didn't realize that William had been turned into a vampire. Boy, howdy.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
I think there's maybe a few... Whoa. There we go.
It's locked.
Nico, no, don't go after my microphone, you silly cat. Oh, I didn't see her there.
The pain.
Let's talk to her.
Good evening, miss.
Hey.
I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Okay.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins.
Said that before she said it, just took that long to show up. Oh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Oh boy howdy. We've got somebody that thinks they're a vampire.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay then. Ah, local investigation. Okay. So we can go investigate the area she was talking about. Okay.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Okay. Well, maybe we'll find out later.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Okay.
I wasted too much energy for so little.
Oh, there are more people. Okay. It's a whole other wing to the hospital. Boy howdy.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Alright. Well, let's ask him some questions. Let's find out more about him.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you
Okay,
want me to
well,
play the errand boy for
On the
you?
bright side,
Oh,
we can
no,
pick up
Dr.
some side quests
But if you
while
went
talking to
personally
people.
to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Oh wait, did I ask him personal questions
Good
yet?
evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening.
I don't think I did. Oh, here we go. I can ask him about his blood fusion technique.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Well, tell me his story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Alright,
Dr.
let's go.
Strickland.
Anyone else here? Another person.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Who are you calling an overrated dabbler? Gosh.
Thank you for your time.
You know, I think I
We'll
might
talk
actually go ahead and poke around on these quests. This is a big building.
So many deaths. And still more coming.
So many
How
people.
can we be sure
Too
we're
many
making a
people.
difference?
Can't wait to eat them all. Hey Miko, what's up, buddy? What's up, kitty cat? Yeah, talk to you. Miko? What is it? What is it? Oh, hey, my mic. Miko. Yo, cats. My male cat, Miko, wants attention right now. I think he's telling me that he wants attention. Either that or he wants wet food. Which, I give him wet food in the morning, and then we've been trying to cut him off from wet food because he's a picky eater. And he'll actually eat dry food, but, he
I understand you must be
just
very angry about
is
this
obsessed
unfair situation.
over
I managed to arrange to have
the
you
wet
buried
food.
in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
There's a lot of characters here. So many people, so little time. Well, I guess we could... Yeah, let's check out the morgue.
Scowl voices in the garden.
Oh,
I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
okay. We've got some rogue vampires in. Hello? I'm hearing sounds. Upsetting sounds. Are there vampires in here? Oh, that's out. Okay. Okay. Let's head back in. I didn't mean to step outside. That was not intentional. Okay, find some medicinal ingredients in the old morgue. Okay. So I need to find various ingredients. Let's poke around and see what we can find. Let's go.
It's locked, all
nope,
right.
That's locked. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I still have the big two-handed thing. Oh, stamina. Stamina.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves
Hurt
faster
that
than
guy.
influenza.
Alright.
It's locked.
Oh, almost walked past it there.
Balls of Mars.
There we go.
Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Alright. Hello? Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Ouch. Oh, ouchies. Oh, that's a bad feeling. Doesn't feel good. Stop. Ouch. Oh, there we go. Blood shield. Alright. Oh, there we go. Chomp. There we go.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, what's over here? Shotgun shell and some bullets. Nice. Alright. We'll try this. We'll try these. What did I just grab? The machete and the stake. Yeah. Okay. Let's go up. Let's keep going up. This body here. I'll take that. Just gonna make sure there isn't anything else in here. No, okay, I think our last item is going to be in the basement. Oh, hello. Well, let's go.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not afterblood.
Sure. Yummy. Oh, ouch. Okay, I don't think we can parry when we're got the two we're dual wielding. At least that's what it seems like. Got him. There we go. Okay. So now I have some sodium hypochlorite. Okay. Hypochlorite. Alright. Maybe that's over here. Oh, there's more. Okay. More shield, let's go. Oh, these are beefy dudes. Okay. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Okay. Let's heal up.
It's locked.
You used the listed knife. Okay. Equip it and press right to directly absorb blood. Okay. Give that a try. There's a death report. Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
Interesting.
A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, there we go. We've got some blackmail on one of the other doctors. Excellent. All right. Let's try that knife. Okay. So let's go this way. Oh, ouch. Oh, there we go. Alright. I think that got us a little bit of blood. I don't know. still some more morgue to go. Okay, just wanted to make sure there wasn't another door to another room. Oh, hello. Who's that guy? Oh. Okay, let's heal up. Okay, that got us a little bit of blood. Okay. Well, let's kill him. Got him. There we go.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna swap out this for the steak. There.
To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Okay, so here's a workbench. Alright. Components craft a treatment for fatigue. Awesome. Okay. Well, there we go. Can we upgrade? Oh, looks like we can. Oh, okay, I see. Different levels there. We just have the 2 for the... Okay, let's see. Can't do that yet. Let's save ingredients then. If we can upgrade the hacksaw instead. Oh, the hacksaw actually does more damage. Okay. I might actually start using that instead. There we go. And we will eventually collect enough so that we can upgrade it. Oh, hello. And chop. Let me get some blood. Yeah, let's get some of that blood back. Nope, ouch. We'll finish him off with a little stinky steak. Oh, okay, no, he's dead now. Well, we got blood back anyway, so it's all good. ow. Okay, let's actually take a step back. Step back a little bit. Oh! Ouch. Oh, ow. Okay. Ouch. Okay. How? Rude? Very rude. And jump. Okay. Now let's finish him off. Ouch. Okay, there we go. That took a bit longer than I wanted it to. Alright, let's get out of here. Then I think we could probably run over and see who is spying on Thelma. Gosh, okay, so there's just a massive, big frame drop when we go outside. You know what, let's kind of tone it down a bit. I'm not sure what scatter density is, so let's tweak things a bit. There we go. Okay, I think that is much better. Nope, that was okay. Well, you know what? I think I can live with it. It's fine. Okay. So apparently someone is... You can stop playing Firestar because it keeps making the hype increase. They did a trailer that had archive footage and gameplay cut together with Firestar they're playing. Nice. I mean, that is a good song. So, let's poke around here. What's up here? Oh, hello. Ouch. That hurts. Chompy chomp. Okay, I don't remember the frames kind of getting messed up this much last time. Oh, you know what? That's okay. Because these guys are almost dead. Got him. Okay. And let's check this letter out. Okay, 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital. All we have is her first name, Thelma. The mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Oh boy. They are about to kill an innocent person. The old World of War and Black Ops 1 cutscenes. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I am not happy with my frames right now. Do I have to scale the resolution down a little bit, maybe? Maybe just a little bit. No? Ah, okay. I wish Bruxers were a thing in Western Vamp lore. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pardon me for messing around with the settings so much. I want to try to find some kind of happy balance. I thought it was running fine last time, but apparently not. Or it doesn't want to cooperate this time around. Okay. You know, we'll do this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we can search for people. Unknown. Unknown. Neat. Okay. Okay, there's Dorothy. That's Harvey Fiddick. Okay. I don't think I've talked to him.
I will not let you down, my boy.
I don't think I've talked to him.
Good evening, sir.
It's okay, you have to find the game
I'm
enjoyable
Dr.
to play
Reed.
just as much as it needs to
May
be
I
fun
help
for us to
I
watch.
don't know if a
Yeah.
third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are
That's
already
like- it looks like
arguing about my condition.
Interiors, or like
Would you mind
the
telling me
separate
more about
little
your
zones, like
situation?
the
I'm Harvey
morgue.
Fiddick.
Perfect
All I
frames
want
and
is to get me
everything.
bloody arm fixed
But as
properly.
soon as I stepped outside, it was looking pretty rough. So I think I might actually try to play something else, and I'll save this for when I get a new computer. Which will be soon. It'll be like the end of November when I get it.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well,
But I've
It's
got
clear
other
that I've
horror
chosen
games to
a bad
play.
time to be
I've got
injured.
some fun stuff planned.
forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Okay. And so we've got a personal question on him.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Okay. Your wife died because of you?
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oh. Yeah, that would do it.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Okay, let's not imply that he hurt himself.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Okay, I think he's gonna be someone that I'm not killing.
Goodbye for now.
He's got a family.
I'll see you later.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never
Okay.
could keep anything from her.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Alrighty. Blood diseases. Okay.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Alright, so what's going on?
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
That story makes me unreasonably angry. Oh. Okay, so he's the person that needs the fatigue cure. Okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest then.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, no, I need to
Doctor,
talk to him.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, let's give him that cure. Cure?
But in the circumstances, I'm willing
I have to go now, sir.
Wait, no.
Doctor.
Good evening, madam.
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Doctor?
Okay.
Goodbye,
hold on.
Mrs. Goswick.
I'm trying to talk to him. Trying to give this guy
Good
his
evening,
medicine.
Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How painful.
So painful I'd rather...
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. but I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay. So...
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You can see where this might be going. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. Well, medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Okay, so he treated his fatigue. Alright, so we're actually going to have to talk to his mom
sir.
a bit.
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Let's answer that question with some questions about her.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Okay.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Oh my gosh, lady. Lady, it's the middle of an epidemic.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh, okay.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Huh, interesting. Okay, and then we'll have to come back to it later. Alright.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and...
Blood invasion. Okay. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below. Choose wisely. Okay, hold on. What do we... Okay, so this is the hospital. Got a mesmerized level of 1. Okay. So there's a few people that we could chomp on if we wanted to. Still need to talk to a few people. We haven't met everybody. Okay. Alright, we need to find Swansea.
But the suffering continues.
Oh yeah. Let's talk to Thelma.
Good evening, Miss Harcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Does she have any... Oh yeah. We can ask her about vampires.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
Could be in danger.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense, now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Oh boy, howdy.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I am having fun with this game, but I think I'm gonna have to play it again when I get that new computer, which isn't the worst thing. It's gonna be soon, but I think I'll talk to Swansea and then I think we'll probably just end the stream early tonight, because I've been so tired lately. Like I was practically falling asleep at work. It was real bad.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I am a living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
No need to apologize. Well, we both need each other.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay. Thought I saw something glowing that I could maybe pick up. Maybe? No?
Do you need something?
Oh no. Didn't want to talk to him.
We'll see each other.
Was it over here? There it is. Oh, hey, a letter. Okay. Another letter. Well, more letters. Alright, well, I think this is a good place to stop for now, at least until I get that new computer, so that the game will run a bit better than it has been. So we'll just save it for another time. But thank you everybody for hanging out. Sorry for this short stream. Yeah, see you later, Wild. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the short stream, but I will make it up to you all tomorrow. I'll probably try to do like a longer stream or something just to make up for it. I'll figure out what to play. But let's go ahead and raid a friend. And let's see. Oh hey, my friend Renee is playing Vampire Therapist, so let's go ahead and raid her. You know, still vampire related, so why not? We'll go ahead and raid her, and I will catch you all later. Have a good night, have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow.